Hi friends, welcome to Laxmiles 31. I am Sai Lakshmi, hope you are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create date parameters in Tableau. Let's get started. A parameter is a workbook variable such as a number, date, or string that can replace a constant value in a calculation or filter or a reference line. So today we are going to talk about date parameters. In this case, a date parameter is a workbook variable such as a date that can replace a constant value in a calculation. It allows us to add records or future records which is not readily available in the dataset. Let me show you how to create a date parameter and how it can be used. Let me open Tableau public application. I have opened the Tableau public application and it is ready to use. I have opened a blank sheet and named it as how to create and use date parameter. I am using sample superstore data. So first of all, let me create a text chart to explain the date parameter. So for that we need a date field because we are going to see how a date parameter can be used. So I am bringing a date field which is order date or ship date for that matter. Yeah, let me take ship date. I am right clicking on the ship date field and selecting exact date. Since it is in continuous format, it is displaying like a bar chart, so I am changing it to discrete. You can see the option, right? It is continuous. Now I am changing it to discrete. And we need customer ID. I am adding all members. I am removing the ship date from here and dropping it in the text. Okay, I am rephrasing here. Okay, now a text chart has been created. Let me create a date parameter. In my previous video, I have already explained about creating a parameter and different types of parameter and how it can be used. In today's video, I am specifically talking about date parameter. If you haven't watched my previous video, I will provide the link below. Please do watch it. So you'll get more information about parameters. Now I am right clicking on ship date and there's a menu called create menu. Under that we have an option called parameter. When I click on it, I will be able to create a date parameter. So a window will pop up like this. I am selecting all. Automatically it has taken the current value from the data which is available in the data set, and the data type is date, and here we will be able to select whether it is current value or ship date parameter. So for now it is current value. Display format is automatic for now. So we will be able to change different type of formats which is visible over here. So for now I am keeping it automatic. And value when workbook opens. Here we can see two options, right? Current value, which is the date visible over here. If not, we can be able to select from the parameter once it is created. Like existing parameters, we will be able to use it. So for now I am keeping it current value and I am clicking on OK. Now I am right clicking on show ship date parameter and clicking on show parameter. Now the current value is 1/7/2014. So as soon as we create a date parameter, it won't do anything to the data set. I mean the data visible in the sheet. Whatever changes you perform here, it won't be reflected in the report. So what we need to do is we must use the parameter created in a calculated field. So now I am going to create a calculated field with some logic. So the logic is like this. Before getting into the logic, let me rename the parameter and then explain the scenario, and then we can write the logic and explain the date parameter clearly. I've right clicked on the ship date parameter which I have created now. I'm renaming it to ship date parameter new. I have a parameter with the same name earlier, like ship date parameter, so I am renaming it as ship date parameter new. Now the scenario is, before getting into the scenario, let me explain this so that you will be able to understand the scenario easily. So we have for each and every customer ID, there are some ship dates available. So some of them has very some less dates, some of them has more dates and all. So the scenario is like this: whenever I select on a particular date from here, I should be able to see the data which is related to the selected date alone. For example, if I select on 14th of February, the data should be visible only related to 14th February. Here if I select 14th February here, nothing is happening over here. I mean, no changes are happening within the report. So to display the data only related to the particular date which I have selected, which is nothing but 14th February, we are going to write a calculated field. I am creating calculated field, ship date equal to ship date parameter new. I am renaming it, the calculation, as ship date selected. I'm clicking on OK. Now I am bringing the ship date selected calculated field to filter shelf. Now since we don't have a data which is available for 14th February, it is not displaying true over here. Let's select something else and check over here. Let me select 28 and bring the ship date selected to filter shelf. Again we don't have data. Let me select 13, ship date selected, bringing to filter shelf. Oh god, we don't have data. Let's see some date over here. 4/5/2014. Let me bring the ship date selected to filter shelf. Now we have data for 4/5/2014. That's why we are getting two values, true and false. So if I select true and click on OK, we are able to see only records which are related to the selected date, which is nothing but 4/5/2014. The same way, let me select something else and see. Yeah, I have selected 25th April 2014 and we have data for the same date available. So we are able to see the data related to 4/25/2014. Let me pick another date. And since we have the whole calendar available here, you will be able to select future dates also. If we have data, we will be able to see the records. If we don't have data, it will be blank completely. Let me select 2022-25. We don't have data in the data set for November 25th 2022 because it's a future data, right? So it's working perfectly. This is how we can use the date parameter in a calculated field. Thank you guys. Thanks for landing at my channel Laxmails31. If you like my video or like my content, please like, share and let me know in the comments what could have been better. And if you have any questions for me, do let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Have a nice day. Bye bye.